welcome back to Read Aloud for this lovely Wednesday, second grade. We are going to be exploring the book King for a Day by Rakshana Khan and illustrated by Kristan Kromer. So let's get reading King for a Day. Basant is the most exciting day of the year. With feasts and music and parties, people celebrate the arrival of spring. And many will make their way to the rooftops of Lahore to test their skills in kite flying battles. I'm up early. My brother and sister arrive, still rubbing sleep from their eyes. My brother asks, "Malik, is that all you made?" My sister says, "How can you be king of Basant with only one kite?" "It's called Falcon. Insha'Allah, it will be fast enough." I send my brother many blocks downwind so he can catch the kites I will set free. There's the bully next door. Ha! It's time to make him pay for hitting me and throwing stones at my sister. I'll get back at him with Falcon. The bully shouts at us, calling my sister a bad name. My sister yells right back, but when she turns around, I can see she is hurt inside. The breeze lifts the bully's huge kite. His kite is so big, I nicknamed it Goliath. It must have cost a fortune. I let out enough of my special string for my sister to carry Falcon on the edge of my roof. "Don't step on the tails," I cry. "Don't rip them." On the count of 3, my sister jumps. I tug on the string. Falcon leaps into the sky. I'm ready to attack. I work my string, dipping Falcon so it circles Goliath. Because it is so big, Goliath is slow. My kite string rubs the bully's kite string. Snip! I have sliced it. Goliath flies free, and the bully's string drops from the sky like a fishing line with nothing on the hook. The bully picks up his other kite, a smaller, faster kite. He gets it climbing on the rising currents of air until it's almost as high as Falcon. I take a deep breath, bracing myself. The bully's kite circles, trying to trap Falcon. I move away, watching closely for the next attack. The bully pulls his kite left. Quickly, I pull down as hard as I can, sending Falcon into a deep dive. "Let up, Malik," the sister yells. "You're going to crash." Just before Falcon hits the rooftop, I pull it up and around several times, snagging the bully's strings so he cannot get it free. I reel in the bully's kite so my sister can grab it. The bully's done. He has no more kites. He storms downstairs. I move on to other kites. It's easy for Falcon to pluck them from the sky, as if it really is a bird of prey. Big kites, little kites, fancy and plain, even kites made of old newspaper. Sometimes I catch them in groups. Making wide circles around clusters of kites, Falcon slashes through their strings. For a while, the kites fly where the wind carries them. When they land, they'll belong to whoever finds them. But at least they will have tasted freedom. Insha'Allah, I really am king of Basant today. Throughout the day, my brother brings some of the kites I have freed up to the roof. Along them is Goliath. My sister stacks them in a pile. Sometimes loose kites float close enough for me to catch. Falcon tangles their strings and I draw them in. My sister catches some too. She uses a long bamboo pole topped with thorns. If I am king, she is queen of Basant. At the end of the day, we have a big pile of kites. I choose the 2 I want. Then my brother and sister get their picks. After they have chosen, they start back downstairs. My sister says. Malik, you coming? Not yet. The sun is setting on a magnificent day. I want to stay up here to watch, to feel the cool breeze. I want to make my day last a little longer. Suddenly, I hear yelling from below. The bully pushes a young girl to the ground. Then he grabs her kite and runs into his house. The girl gets to her feet. Sobbing, she heads down the alley, trailing the kite string behind her. Something makes me pick up Goliath and drop it over the side of the roof. It floats, slicing the air side to land close beside her. The crying stops. The girl picks up Goliath. I duck just as she looks up to see where it came from. When I look again, she's dancing along. Then she rounds the corner. She's gone. One by one, the stars come out till they shine down like a million jeweled kites. My day is done. I am no longer king of Basant. It's time to go downstairs and join my brother and sister. We have many stories to tell of Falcon's triumphs, and tomorrow I will start designing a new kite, an even better kite, for the next Basant, when, Ishna Allah, I will be king again. Awesome, the end. That was our story of King for a Day. I had to look it up, but the Festival of Basant is a festival with kites and beautiful, colorful kites. So it sounds like such a fun, beautiful day of Basant and King for a Day. Thank you so much, second grade, for joining me for another lovely story and exploring this beautiful world we got. So take a nice deep breath, move that body, and let's get back to our Wednesday work.